Hello and welcome to the Monkey World 3D Skybox tutorial. We're going to create a skybox around this sample level that we've got here on the screen in the 3D viewport. You'll notice I have several entities as well as the default grid. Let's get started. In order to create a skybox, you must first enable the sky under the activation menu. You can see that I've already done this by left mouse clicking on the level sky item. If you now go into the level drop down and click on sky, it will bring up another dialog box. Let me resize it so you can see it. The sky settings must first be enabled, and then you can select one of the planes to add a texture. A skybox is simply 6 planes surrounding your level. You assign a texture to each plane, and as it surrounds your level, no matter where you face in the game, you will have a seamless, apparent, almost endless skyline around you, both vertically, horizontally, as well as lower. Today I'm going to choose several skybox features that are very dissimilar so we can see where one ends and another begins, but you should still get the sense of how a skybox wraps around your level. To begin, I'm going to select the north face and click on the Load Preview button. This brings up a listing of my context directory. You'll notice that my workspace, which is the context directory, contains a textures folder. I strongly encourage you to create a textures folder within your context directory. This will allow you to place all of your textures into it, and once Monkey World 3D loads, it will automatically read it and show you the pre-imported files. I don't have to go in here and manually right-click, select import, and browse for my texture. It's already included in the base loading of the application. So let's scroll down through my textures and find the one for north. Very blasé terrain, but again, the horizontal line is going to give us a quick determination where the north face begins and the others start. Click on the south and do the same thing. Again, go under textures, select south, east, and west. Now for the down, I'm going to choose a very different choice. We're just going to pick dirt. For up, I'm going to select a dissimilar sky sequence from those that was created below, or excuse me, on the sides. Now that's done and we're enabled, I'm going to close this menu, and you can see that our skybox has been wrapped around our entities. If I move with the right mouse button, click and drag, you'll notice that I can pan around our level, looking upwards at the corners. You can see that one plane ends here and another plane begins. It's simply a box surrounding your level. And then the down plane has our dirt texture. It seems very far away below us. We could almost be flying above all of this rocky terrain below us. And then the sky texture at the very highest on the up plane has a very different set of clouds than those on the walls. However, if we had very similar and matching corresponding walls, north, south, east, west, as well as up, this would look seamless. You wouldn't be able to tell where this plane begins and the other ends. And the same thing for the up. This is a very easy and quick way of adding a sense of realism to your level. For these textures on the walls, I used TerraGen and just created some quick ones and threw it together. But you can get very detailed in the types of skyboxes you create. Play around with it and share some of the screenshots with the forum. You can do that by going under the edit menu and clicking on screenshot, or as the hotkey suggests, simply clicking Control-P. Those screenshots will be stored in your context subfolder in a directory called screenshots, and by default it's a PNG image. So have at it, create some skyboxes, and let us see what you can do. Have a good night.